Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, Memorial Stadium and home to the Missouri Tigers, where we are anticipating quite a clash on Faurot Field today. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a team from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Kansas Jayhawks return team will have that offense backed up. They share a border and not much else. And even if they don't play regularly, the one thing that stays constant is their contempt for each other.
And there have been a lot of shootouts in the past between these two teams. Remember Todd Reesing going up against Chase Daniel, lighting up the scoreboard? That's what I remember about this rivalry.
Yeah, points at a premium, offenses flying up and down the field, and a lot of people in the stands that don't like each other.
He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Off play action. Feeling some heat. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. The give to the tailback. Oh, he left him grabbing. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. And their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Pocket starts to collapse. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. So Missouri will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Takes it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. On target. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st first down. Handoff to the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Horn. Getting some heat. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Coming after it. Slips away. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
They finally get him, RD. Goodness gracious. You can see the quarterback broke not 1, 2 tackles. He scrambles outside the pocket. What do you have to do? Just keep chasing, right? Relentless effort. Finally get the QB outside the pocket and get him on the ground.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's got great speed. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that could collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on 2nd and long from the 13? Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's Horn, trying to get to it. He's got his man. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unleashes one. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll give it to the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Now on second down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. It'll be a draw. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They're facing a third down. Looking for a man. It's Horn. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to... And they block it!
And that time there, it looked like the defense just overloaded the left-hand side. And how about the speed getting into the backfield, making that punt block look easy?
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. And back to the air on second down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Keeps the play going. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They'll throw it on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. They'll try to pop the draw. Shakes off the defender. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Gonna run it. It's Morrison. Can't get him to the ground. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Line getting set on second down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field, it's Horn. Right down the middle. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Delivers the contact. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. And it's right down the boulevard. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The give from the gun. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. from the gun to give, looking for room. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move, and the returner will be knocked down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Swings it out to his running back. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The throw to the outside is complete. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Horn. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Quick completion on the out route. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. The give to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
Number 92. On to punt it.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, all the tradition and bad blood between these programs, and it's all kind of come to a boil today in a spirited 1st half in the border war. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Kansas and Missouri plays out.
And the Jayhawks will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, it's Horn. Getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Unloads quickly. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the run, it's Morrison. He breaks a tackle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Jayhawks are marching down the field. The running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And they can't make the connection. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Here's the handoff. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On 3rd down, going up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. To the ground with the back. Bowles his way forward. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Looking for room, it's John. They make the stop, but they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Coming after him. Slips a tackle. He's got his man. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he missed it. No good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Power football with the run. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The inside handoff. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough for a Missouri 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Now they're going to throw it, trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Fires to the middle. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'll leave it with the lone back. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Pressure coming. Quick strike complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field.
Brings up 4th down.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. It's a draw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Horn. Unloads it left. And the ball is intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Looking for room. It's Morrison. Jukes his way for more. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 2nd down coming up. Now on the counter. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the field. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Wants to throw. It's Horn. Got his man. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
And the Tigers want to crank the tempo.
Brings up second down.
They keep attacking through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Now from inside the red zone. Gets it out quickly. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking for a man on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. And off to Jones. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Looking for the score. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not much there. He gets one to the 11. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Handoff to the single back. Open space at the 25. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They think there's room to run to the right here. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Runs through a tackle. And the Jayhawks will have a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play?
Good enough for a first down.
The quarterback takes a knee. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right. And I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.